We just need to fight one more grunt, and then we'll move on. Now that cavern you see at the upper right corner of the screen, that's the cavern where a Zelf is supposed to be. But since Team Galactic blew up the lake causing the water to drain, it was easy for them to find the cavern. Now there are other caverns like that one at their respective locations, but since Team Galactic drained the lake, the other caverns that were underwater rose to the surface, and I don't really get how that works. I take it the lakes are somehow connected in a way? If so, then I guess it makes sense given how Azelf was in danger. It's only fitting for the other two to go save their comrade. But unfortunately, they failed to do so because they also got captured too. Okay, I thought that Houndoom would survive my Drain Punch because I got intimidated. But then again, Houndoom has horrible physical defense, so I guess I was worried about nothing. Okay, I see another grunt over there, but he's not going to fight me. Instead, I think he's just going to say something about how Team Galactic's plan is going swimmingly or something like that. Let's see what he has to say anyway. You're investigating the explosion. I think everything's been said about the explosion. I mean, given how I was able to hear the explosion from Candelabra City and seeing how there are some craters here as well as a whole bunch of flopping Magikarps, yeah, I don't think I need to say anything more about the explosion. Okay, once we go inside of this cavern, we're going to see Commander Saturn. Yeah, you remember him, right? Last time we saw him, it was all the way back at the Pokemon Mansion where he forced Mr. Backlot to team up with him to battle me and Barry, and all that because they won money from there. Yeah, I really don't get it. Anyway, last time we fought him, it was a double battle, so I don't think we got to see what Saturn could really do, but this time around, yeah, we're going to have a one-on-one fight with him, and yes, now we're going to see what Saturn can really do. I believe he has 5 Pokemon here as opposed to having just 3 back in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I want to say something about his team in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I'll come back to that later. Okay, he starts off with Alakazam. Now I believe this thing has Focus Blast as one of its moves. Oh, Calm Mind? Okay, not going for a Focus Blast for whatever reason. Okay, not complaining. I mean, the only reason why I used Drain Punch on that Houndoom just now is because, just in case Alakazam here goes for Focus Blast, maybe I could survive it. Then again, maybe not, because Alakazam has good special attack. But if it decides not to go for Focus Blast, then, okay, I guess I'll move on. Rhydon? I'll go with Gastron for this one. Yeah, sure, Gastron is slow, but I'm pretty sure Rhydon is slow as well. And also, given my level advantage, I'm pretty sure Gastron is going to outspeed a Rhydon. Okay, I don't know what this thing has, but not that's going to matter anyway because it's not going to launch any attacks because I'm faster than it. And down it goes. Yes, I already know it's going to go down in one hit before its HP bar depletes because, yeah, Rhydon's special defense is not so great. Okay, who's next? It is Octillery. I'm going to go with Torterra for this one. Although this could be risky because I think Octillery has some moves that could potentially harm Torterra, like say Flamethrower or Ice Beam. Okay, I just have to hope that Razor Leaf connects and hopefully Octillery goes down in one hit. Oh, come on, Razor Leaf misses. Oh, Flamethrower? Oh boy. I hope Flamethrower doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Well, if it doesn't, then that's great, but I hope it doesn't burn me. Okay, good, it didn't burn. Okay, finally, Razor Leaf connects. Well, if it was Ice Beam, then I think I would have been more worried because Torterra has a quad weakness to Ice-type attacks. Yeah, Octillery is one of those Pokemon that learns moves that you wouldn't think a certain Pokemon can't learn. Bronzong? I'll go back to Lucario for this one. I mean, the obvious choice would be to go for Honchkrow, but I still want Lucario to gain some action. And besides, I don't think Bronzong here is really going to threaten Lucario in any sort of way. I mean, I don't know what's the worst this thing could possibly do to me. So, if this thing does survive a crunch, let's see what it could possibly do. Oh, Zen Headbutt, that's it? That's all he got? Okay, that's neutral, thanks to Lucario being part steel. Well, if I knew Bronzong had Earthquake, which I'm not really sure if it does have it, yeah, maybe I would have gone for Honchkrow instead. And down goes Bronzong. Well, I don't know if I was a few levels higher, maybe I would have taken down Bronzong in one hit, but I guess not since Bronzong is a pretty defensive Pokemon. Okay, here comes Saturn's Ace, which is Toxicroak. Okay, once again, it's going to go for Fake Out first, just like it did before, since, well, yeah, I've seen Fake Out a whole lot of times in this game, so yeah, it's no surprise that Toxicroak's going to go for Fake Out first. Well, it doesn't matter if it hits me with Fake Out anyway, because I can just take it down on my next turn. Oh, it's only a Life Orb? Okay, I didn't remember that. But still, even with the Life Orb, Fake Out really didn't do a whole lot. I mean, if it would, then I guess maybe it would be a critical hit. Okay, so aside from a few minor hits, I don't think this battle with Saturn was really all that hard. Now, looking at his team in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I have to say, I guess he had a pretty good strategy. I mean, I believe his Kadabra had Rain Dance as one of its moves, and it was also holding a Damp Rock, which means Rain Dance's, the rain's duration increases from 5 turns to 8 turns, and the rain also benefits both his Bronzer and Toxicroak. Okay, now he's saying that Team Galactic will get the 3 legendary Pokemon of the lakes, and create an entirely new universe. Okay, I know he's second in command under Cyrus, but I don't think he himself knows what's really going on. Okay, now he's saying that Mars should have captured the Pokemon at Lake Verity, so I guess we know exactly where we're going next. So yeah, his team back in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, well, back when I played it for the first time, I was wondering, why does his Kadabra have Rain Dance? But then it all came to me now. The rain was supposed to benefit both Bronzer and Toxicroak. Well, I didn't really think of that because I didn't use any fire moves on Bronzer, and I didn't really see Toxicroak activate its Dry Skin ability. Okay, just wanted to heal because, yes, I'm going to be fighting more grunts once I reach Lake Verity. Now at this point, well, I guess this is one of my favorite segments in the game because, well, I guess I don't have a good reason for it. Okay, as you can see, Rowan is here as well as a whole bunch of Galactic grunts. So yeah, as Saturn said, Team Galactic is after Mesprit, who's supposed to be at Lake Verity, but as I said before, Mesprit already got captured. Yeah, unfortunately, not even Rowan's serious personality can curb these grunts. Yes, I know, Dawn needs my help, you said that. Oh boy, if only Professor Rowan had some Pokemon on him, maybe he could try taking down some of these grunts. Okay, I'm going to put Honchkrow in the second slot because I'm about to engage in a double battle. Oh yes, I seem to remember some of the Pokemon that these guys had back in Diamond and Pearl, such as a level 32 Silcoon, I believe. Yeah, I still don't know why the game designers thought that was a good Pokemon to give to the grunts. I mean, I'm pretty sure Beautifly and even Dustox, yeah, they're not very hard Pokemon to fight. Oh, speaking of which, here they are right now. But still, it was just weird seeing a level 32 Silcoon or a level 32 Cascoon. Oh, Protect? Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, every time I play this game, it seems to me that Dustox always goes for Protect. Well, okay then, I guess I'll hit on my next turn. Okay, now, a few videos ago, I was talking about a Charade Battle event featuring a mighty Hisuian Typhlosion. Even though that event's over already, I might as well talk about it right now. Okay, so that thing's moveset consists of Infernal Parade, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, and Focus Blast. Its ability is Frisk, even though I'm not really sure why you would give Frisk to a Pokemon like Hisuian Typhlosion of all things. In my opinion, I don't think Frisk is a very good ability. Anyway, its Terra type is Fire, and its nature was modest. Okay, that's really going to make a huge difference. Oh yeah, and some additional moves include Sunny Day. Now, it's a mighty Hisuian Typhlosion for a very good reason. Looks to me like this thing is going to take full advantage of the burn status, since Infernal Parade does double the damage if used on a Pokemon with a status problem. And yes, Infernal Parade has a 30% chance at burning, so yeah, that could be a huge issue. And obviously Will-O-Wisp is a huge issue too, because yeah, obviously it burns you. So I'm thinking, what's the best way to prevent yourself from getting burned, potentially? Well, I did some research and I found 3 possible abilities that could prevent you from getting burned. Water Veil, Flash Fire, and I guess Well-Baked Body, even though I don't really know if Well-Baked Body could protect you from getting burned. I mean, yeah, sure, you're immune to fire moves, but as for getting burned, well, that's something entirely different. I mean, I never really used Darkspun all that much, but yeah, I just want to know what abilities could prevent you from getting burned, because yeah, you know very well that Hisuian Typhlosion will take full advantage of the burn status. But once again, I didn't go after it because, well, I didn't feel the need to go after it since, as I said before, and I'll say it again, it's just some sort of trophy for me, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to really use any of these Pokemon in any way. Also, I was thinking what Pokemon to use against Hisuian Typhlosion if I was going to go after it, and well, I'm not really sure. Well, yeah, as I said before, Darkspawn could be a good Pokemon to use against it since it's a fairy type. Okay, I'm just gonna see what I can do against these two Pokemon. Okay, hopefully that's enough to take them down in one hit, even though Nidorino could potentially survive this because I think it has more defenses than Nidorino. Oh wow, Nidorino survived. Oh well. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I could use some water types to take on that Hisuian Typhlosion. But I'm not really sure if that's a good idea because, well, even though I'm not really scared of Focus Blast all that much, still, that could really hurt a lot. Flash Fire, well, yeah, I guess Flash Fire could help me out since I'm not going to get burned. But also, Focus Blast could be a huge issue as well. So, I guess maybe Well-Baked Body could be the better ability, even though I never used Darkspawn in my entire life, and I'm not really sure how good it is. I mean, yeah, sure, I did use Hisuian Typhlosion back when I played Legends Arceus, but I don't quite recall if I went with Flamethrower or Inferno Parade. I think I potentially had both, because, well, as I said, Inferno Parade has a 30% chance at burning the opposing Pokemon, and even though it has 60 power, its power doubles if the target has a stats problem. So 120 power, that means it has more power than Flamethrower. So yeah, I'm not really sure which one of those two moves I went with. But I'll tell you one thing, it was pretty fun using Hisuian Typhlosion. Yeah, even though I could have potentially got it in Scarlet and Violet, I chose not to because I'm not really going to use it for anything. Okay, I'm not really sure how many more Pokemon these two have. Actually, I think maybe the one on the right has one more Pokemon with them. I think they have a Wormadam. But the one on the left, okay, the one on the left is all out of Pokemon. I was thinking maybe the one on the left had one more Pokemon, but no, that's not the case. I thought maybe the grunt on the left had another Golbat or something, but no. Okay, and these two were the last grunts I'm going to fight, and before I got into this battle, I saw Commander Mars. And I don't think I have enough time to fight her because, well, just like Saturn, she has 5 Pokemon too, so yeah, maybe I'm going to have to save that battle for next time. Okay, anything else you're going to say? Okay, yeah, these two are really dedicated to serving Team Galactic. Okay, I see Dawn over here, so let's see what she's doing here. Yes, I know, I can see them right in front of my face. They're taking the Pokemon up the lake, yes, I do know that. And you failed to beat Mars. Well, I guess I could sympathize with you, since I will admit Mars did give me a little bit of trouble back when I fought her for the first time. But, will that be the case again? Find out next time.